So you heard the good news?
Oh, you don't always do this?
The jury came in. We won. Well, Greg won, but I was there right beside him. You know, passing him phony notes and pretending to whisper in his ear.
Oh, man, it's so great. How, is Greg in his office?
Yeah, probably. He's a workaholic. Not me, though, huh? I can quit any time I want.
Oh, hi, come on in.
Why aren't you at the party?
I don't think I can do this anymore, Dharma. We put these people away and they're back on the streets 18 months later. What's the point? What's the point of the whole thing?
Well, there's cake out there.
You spend your whole life climbing a mountain and you finally get to the top and realize after all these years you've been climbing the wrong mountain.
Honey, mountains can't be wrong. They're just mountains. Unless they're the kind that are underwater. Then they're islands, you know, with just the tippy top sticking out.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just trying to buy a little time until I figure out what's going on here.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be whining. This is my job. I'll just live with it.
Oh, Greg, that's not the answer. You feel sad. Don't suppress it. Just feel the feeling.
I don't want to feel sad.
Well, nobody does. That's why there's drugs, alcohol, war, divorce, catalogs, plastic surgery, and pudding.
Pudding?
Yeah, try to cry when you're eating pudding. I dare you.
Honey, I know we're supposed to have lunch today, but I still got a lot of work to do. Can I get a rain check?
Yeah, of course you can. Hey, you know what, Greg? If it makes you so miserable, why don't you just quit?
Quit? I can't just quit.
Why not?
Because Oh my God, I could. I could just quit. I mean, it's not like civilization's gonna come to an end.
Is that what's been holding you back?
Okay, I'd like to thank everyone for all their hard work on this case. But I've come to realize that this job is slowly strangling the life out of me, and I can't stand for it anymore. So as of this moment, I quit. Goodbye and good luck. She forgot her purse. Every day?
Yeah.
All day? How are you gonna rock and roll the next night?
Always knew one day he'd snap.
I'm proud of him. I think he did the right thing.
How so?
Well, it's a soul-sucking rat race. He's not a rat.
So why don't you quit?
Me? I'm a rat.
Way to go, Greg! You're no longer a knuckle-dragging goon for the man.
Yes!
A mindless puppet for the ink-stained myopic bureaucrats.
That's right.
A bloated pimp for the military-industrial complex.
You never really liked me, did you?
Well, that's all in the past.
Damn straight, I'm free. I'm a wandering troubadour singing the song of my soul.
Righteous!
Don't wander too long. I don't want my daughter married to some bum.
Free!
Dharma, this is just so wonderful. It's like a rebirth. He should choose a new name.
I know. I mentioned that to him, but he has all these monogrammed shirts.
Oh. You know, now that he's free of all that negative karma, tonight would be a good night for you to make a baby.
Yeah. Whoa! Come on, Abby, he can't even walk erect. Hey! Glad you could make it!
Dharma, I didn't quite understand your message. Why are we celebrating Gregory's freedom? Freedom from what?
He quit his job.
To do what?
We don't know!
Have a suit. I won't need it. Oh, don't forget a tie. Who else wants a suit?
Have you ever seen him so happy?
No, I have not. And I blame you.
Hey, sunshine. We rock and rolled all night, didn't we?
Yeah. Honey, I rock and rolled all night. You were out like a trout by 10:15.
I was?
You don't remember? You were giving away all your suits, and then you ran upstairs to get your wingtips, and we never saw you again.
Well, that explains why I woke up at the bottom of the closet.
Do you remember your parents being here?
No. Were they?
No. So what are you doing?
Making breakfast. Eggs Florentine, homemade cinnamon scones, and fresh squeezed grapefruit juice.
Since when do you cook?
I love to cook. I just never had time.
Fantastic.
Thanks. I can't believe it. Now I can do all the things that I never had time for, like working out, reading, spending more time with you.
That's great, honey.
It is. It's wonderful. Dharma, I'm starting to panic. I need a job.
Relax, Greg. You haven't even been unemployed for a day. Yeah, you're not even late yet.
I don't know what to do. I got up this morning, I showered, shaved, put on my work underwear, and...
You have work underwear?
Yes! I have work underwear and no place to wear them. I need a job!
Wow, what you need is a vacation.
I can't take a vacation. I'm unemployed. Unemployed people who take vacations are hobos.
I hear you say is that a job is important to your sense of self. So let's start with that. What makes you happy?
A job.
I got that. Now let's narrow it down a little bit. I mean, is there anything in your life you've ever done that gave you a sense of joy and well-being?
No.
Come on, Greg. When you were growing up, what did you want to be?
A Harvard graduate.
No, I mean before that.
An Exeter graduate.
Think, Greg. Is there something you wanted to be when you were a little boy, you know, like a cowboy?
Dharma, I can't be a cowboy.
Hey, if everybody said that, there'd be a bunch of cows running around everywhere.
The only thing I know how to do is be a lawyer.
Greg, that is not true. Come here, look at this beautiful meal you made.
Well, I do love to cook.
Well, there you go. Then cook. If that's what you love to do, Greg, that's what you should be doing.
I think you're being a little naive.
Greg, if you got to prepare beautiful food for people all day long, would that make you happy?
I couldn't just do that for
That's
a living.
That's not what I asked you. I asked if it would make you happy.
I think it would.
Once again, your underwear has purpose.
Come on, how am I supposed to become a cook?
Just pick your favorite restaurant and walk on in there and tell them you're willing to start at the bottom, but you love to cook. It's your bliss.
It's your what?
My bliss. You know, my calling. What makes me happy.
Please, I know bliss. What I don't know is why a U.S. attorney wants to cook.
I just told you, it makes me happy.
What do you want? What is this, some kind of a sting, huh? Where are the hidden cameras?
There are no hidden cameras.
I'm not the one you want. It's my brother. He does the books.
I don't want your brother.
Listen, please, let me explain something to you. I am in the restaurant business. You want liquor? You want linens? Sometimes you have to turn your head and look the other way.
I don't want to arrest you. I just want to cook.
We don't cook. This is sushi. No cooking.
No, I understand that. I just want to learn to prepare food for people to make them happy.
You go to Harvard, you go to Stanford Law, now you want to make sushi, you nuts?
I never thought Greg would leave the Justice Department. So what other firms is he talking to?
Oh, come on, Gottlieb. He just won the biggest case of the decade. He's talking to everyone.
So you might want to think about sweetening your offer, Stanley.
Kitty, I was at the firm for 12 years before I made partner.
That may very well be, Stanley, but Gregory is better than you.
He is.
Ah, there they are.
Greg, so good to see you again.
Hello, Stan.
Dharma, this is our family attorney, Stanley Gottlieb.
Oh, yeah. You're the guy who sent us those annulment forms when we got married.
That was a terrible mistake, and I am sure you fired the horrible person that was responsible.
Like a shot from a cannon.
There's no need to embellish, Stanley. I'm sure Dharma understands. Edward, change the subject.
Gregory, how did you enjoy your rare day off?
Oh, no, he didn't have a day off. He had like 15 interviews.
Dharma, let me tell them.
You didn't accept another job, did you? Kitty, I thought I had the inside track.
You drag your feet on the signing bonus, Stanley. That's what happens.
Hey, I came to the table with 6 figures, full partnership in 2 years, use of the company jet. What else do you want?
I don't believe this. You guys were negotiating a job for me?
Sounds like they were doing okay, honey.
Gregory, we're just looking out for your best interests.
Well, my best interests involve me getting up in the morning and doing something that makes me happy. And I found that.
Oh, my God. He's going into entertainment law.
Nope. I'm gonna be a chef.
A what?
Okay, not exactly a chef, a cook, a fry cook. You know, burgers, patty melts. Eventually, I'll run the whole griddle, including, of course, cold sandwiches and soups.
I blame you.
Pick up 2. How we doing here?
Oh, it's incredible. I can't stop eating, and that's on the natch.
Everything is just delicious, Fred. What's on the home fries? Tarragon?
And a little paprika. Shh.
Okay? Open your eyes.
Holy paper hat, Batman.
Pete, Jane! Come on, sit down. What can I get you?
Give me 2 dead soldiers face down in the mud with a side of shrapnel.
Coming up.
What's that?
I have no idea.
Pete?
Greg? It is still Greg, isn't it?
Yeah. Come on, I'm busy. What do you want?
Grilled cheese and some fries. And maybe a big bowl of what the hell you doing?
I'm doing great, having the time of my life.
Have you gotten a paycheck yet?
It's not about money, Pete. It's about bliss.
That's good. Because, you know, you probably took a pay cut here.
Gregory.
Hey, Dad! What can I get you?
Well, $200,000 for your education, for starters.
When I open up my own restaurant someday, you'll get every penny back. Thank you.
Gregory, why are you doing this?
Dad, I don't want to turn around when I'm 60 and wonder what I did with my life.
Is that what you think I've done?
Well, no. I don't know. Are you happy?
I don't understand that question.
Well, if you didn't have to worry about money or responsibility or prestige, what would you do?
Boy, there's another stumper.
Come on, Dad, answer the question.
Well, son, when I was in the service, I discovered I did have a talent, but... Oh, forget it.
No, what was it?
It doesn't matter what it was. I put it aside because I had obligations, and so do you.
All right. Never mind.
I cut hair, and I was damn good at it, too.
What?
I know how people should wear their hair.
I don't, what?
It's about shape. It's about symmetry. It's about understanding what is pleasing to the eye. Abby, forgive me. I've been meaning to do this ever since I first saw you. Just let it fall by your face and softly lay there.
Wow, you're right.
See, it's a gift.
Who's there? Is it Auntie Jane? Is it a UPS guy with a pocket full of sausages, guy? Oh, it's Grandma!
Do you realize what you've done? Do you realize how you have destroyed my family? Do you realize how you have absolutely made my life a living hell?
Is this stuff you already told me, or is this new stuff?
You see how we can update the style and still keep it classic?
I love it.
Look what you've done. Just
Wow, Abby. Isn't it fantastic?
She looks like Joni Mitchell.
Edward, you did this? He has a gift.
I have a gift.
would you please stop saying that? Nobody has a gift.
Excuse me, Joni Mitchell has a gift.
Who is... Never mind. If you will all please just excuse me, I'd like to speak with Dharma for a moment.
You know, Kitty, with some bangs, you would look a lot less severe.
Get out! All right, now do you see the problem?
Yes.
And what do we do about it?
I have no idea. I lied. I don't see the problem here.
My husband is cutting hair. My son is flipping burgers. That is a problem.
Why? If they're happy.
Dharma, do you have any idea what it means to be a Mrs. Montgomery?
You would look better with bangs.
Stop talking and sit down. Down. This family has a long and a proud tradition. We build communities. We shape policy. We fund the arts. We employ thousands of people. And it is our job as Montgomery women to protect and to pass on this tradition.
No. It's my job to help my husband be happy.
No. It is your job to maintain a long-range vision of your husband's happiness. Dharma, if I were to let Edward just pursue his whims willy-nilly, he would be living on barbecued potato chips and working at Supercuts in San Bruno.
Kitty, what did you want to be as a little girl?
Now, do not change the subject.
I bet you wanted to be a great dancer.
I was a great... Never mind. This is not about me.
Kitty, what does it matter if Edward cuts hair, if that's his calling?
It is nobody's calling.
Oh, how could you
talking
say
about
that?
please.
Do you know how many people love to cut hair and cook and mow the lawn? Look at your gardener. He's got a huge smile on his face.
Oh, please. His family floated over to this country on a beer cooler. He's happy to be alive.
Oh, but he's happy, and that's the whole point.
Why are you so fixated on happiness?
Because that's the tradition I want to start in this family. I want my husband to follow his bliss. And if flipping burgers makes him happy, then I want him to flip burgers for the rest of his life.
Oh, God. What have I done?
You quit? What do you mean you quit?
Dharma, I was working at a cheesy diner.
Craig, you were following your bliss.
Well, you shouldn't let me follow my bliss. You shouldn't let me drink bleach. You shouldn't let me go into a biker bar dressed as Tinkerbell.
Why would you want to do that?
Why would I want to flip burgers?
You were so happy.
I was insane!
Well, that's the big problem with insane. Sometimes it looks like happy.
Now I have to go ask for my job back.
Craig, I thought it made you miserable.
Well, sure, there are parts of it that do. preparing for a case, trying a case. Sure, when you lose a case, and of course, after a win, sometimes there's a big letdown.
Honey, that's all of it.
I know, and I miss it.
Huh.
Oh, what?
No, nothing. It's just most of the time people think I'm the nutty one. Oh.
Thanks for letting me freak out.
Aw. Hey, thanks for bringing home the industrial-sized jar of mayo.
It was my pay.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah?
Do you think maybe for just 1 or 2 more weeks we can still tell your mom you're a fry cook?
I was planning on it.
Oh, baby. I'm coming after you, and I'm bringing this.
Well, you're right, Edward. You do have a gift. Well.
I know.
Now, we're agreed you're going to put the comb and the scissors and the little towel back in your army trunk, and we're not going to talk about them again.
Yes, dear.
Edward, what would you think of me as a redhead?
I thought you'd never ask. I'll get the color chart.
Oh, my God. Is this not the most beautiful Sunday you have ever seen?
Beautiful.
Oh, God. If this day was a woman, she'd have to beat the other days off with a stick. Especially Wednesday, hump day, get it?
Got it.
It's days like this that make me wish I was a bike messenger. Gonna be ready to go soon?
In a minute.
Okay. I thought we could go down to Fisherman's Wharf and get some lunch, and then go down to Farmer's Market and get ourselves a couple of nice, fresh farmers.
Sure, honey.
You know, you can tell if they're fresh or not. They squeeze you, get it?
Sounds like fun.
You're not listening, are you?
Well, just let me finish the crossword puzzle.
Okay.
Sorry.
Come on, it's gonna be dark soon.
It's 10:30 in the morning.
10:35.
Is it unreasonable for me to want to do the crossword puzzle on Sunday morning?
No, of course not. Just let me know when you're ready.
I will. Z-E-P-H-Y-R, westerly wind, zephyr.
Take your time. I'm fine. Okay, honey, we're at the farmer's market now. Sure, we'll keep our eyes open. Bye. If anyone notices a 5-letter edible fruit of the myrtle family, jot it down.
I can't believe that he's indoors doing the crossword puzzle on a day like this.
I know. I tried pushing the couch out with him still on it, but he caught on.
Remember how well that worked with your father?
Really? Once.
Did you figure out what you're going to get Greg for his birthday?
No, not yet. I could buy him a friend to sit on the couch with him.
You sleep with him, you're throwing him a surprise party. If you ask me, you got a little change coming.
He is so hard to buy for. You know, he never did use those tap dancing lessons I got him last year.
Oh, you're kidding.
The hat and cane are just gathering dust.
I hope you made sure my ex-husband isn't bringing a date to Greg's party.
Yes, I talked to Pete. He gave his word.
Good. Do you think he'd be upset if I brought that guy?
Yes?
A plan begins to form.
Excuse me, are you the guy who makes up the crossword puzzles?
The answers will be published on Sunday.
Yeah, I know. That's not why I'm here. See, my husband's birthday is coming up, and I'm kind of stuck for gifts, and I thought maybe you could help me out.
Try one of those coffee makers that grinds the beans.
Yes, those are great. But, he's a big crossword puzzle fan.
Say no more. What's his name?
Greg? Well, he's gonna love this. Especially the way you crossed best and wishes.
Glad I could help. Thanks for stopping by.
Actually, there's one more thing.
Okay, what's your name?
Oh, no.
No, it's all right. What's your name?
Dharma. Actually, there's an H in there, D-H-A.
Ah, damn, I shouldn't have used it.
Actually, the reason I'm here is I was hoping you could work the phrase, Happy Birthday, Greg, love Dharma, into next week's crossword puzzle.
Oh, I have a very strict policy on personal messages.
Any chance it's glad to do them?
Look, if I do happy birthday for you, next week it's happy bar mitzvah, Stuart. Sorry about your loss, Earl. Chevy Lumina for sale. Low mileage.
Look, my husband is a really hard guy to buy for. I mean, he already has a drawer full of coupon books for treats in bed, which is partly my fault because in the moment I tend to forget to collect the coupon. Look, I thought, wouldn't it be great if next Sunday, which is his birthday, he's doing the crossword puzzle, which he loves. And there, 38 across. Dharma loves Greg. Oh, my. Thank you, Dharma. Don't thank me, Greg. Thank the most wonderful man in the world. Your hero, Theodore Harrison.
I'm sorry, there's no way I can do this.
How about for $100?
Done.
Great. If I had struck out with you, he was going to get a beer stein and a cockatoo that said there's a fungus among us.
Glad to help.
Yeah, these are great, Kitty. But don't you have any cute baby pictures of Greg where he has, like, a bowl of spaghetti on his head or naked in the bathtub?
Why would I have that?
Everybody has cute bathtub pictures. I mean, I got some doozies of Greg in the shower, but I don't think he wants me blowing him up for the party.
Well, I'm sorry, Dharma. This is all I have.
Okay. All right, so I'll just take Greg opening his first checking account, sitting on Barry Goldwater's lap, and the collage of blue blazers throughout the years.
Hello, Dharma.
Hi, Ed.
Kitty, I have a fella here detailing my car. I told him to do yours, too.
Oh, well, thank you, dear.
Glad to do it. Can I freshen your drink?
Oh, you're a doll.
What are you guys fighting about?
Why on earth would you think we're fighting? Did you hear that, Edward? Dharma thinks we're fighting.
That's rich.
Oh, come on. I've known you guys for 3 years. The last time you pretended to be that nice to Edward was after he walked through your book club in his underwear.
That wasn't my fault. I had a slipped disc. She knows I was hopped up on pain pills.
Yes, and were you hopped up this morning when you gave your ex-wife $10,000?
It was a loan.
It was asinine. Oh, he wants to help the old gray mayor start a little business.
At least she's doing something productive with my money instead of buying old furniture that no one can sit on.
Your money? Oh, why don't we get the lawyers in here and find out whose money it is?
Okay, well, thanks for everything, guys. I'll see you Sunday.
What's wrong with helping a person out?
Oh, wake up, Edward. This is not a person. This is a shrill, peroxided harpy.
Well, it must be my weakness.
Oh, keep on talking. You'll be sitting on new furniture sooner than you think.
Hey, buddy, no armor all on that white car.
So you got big plans for the big birthday weekend?
Not really. Dharma's just going to take me out to dinner at the club.
A quiet dinner at the country club, just the two of you. That's sweet. Hey, listen, this isn't the type of office where we buy each other birthday presents, is it?
Don't worry about it, Pete.
Oh, good. So no gifts for the birthday boy.
Excuse me.
Look at that. We've got a client. Right this way, miss. This is my law partner, Greg.
I hope you can help me. You see, I bought this and it doesn't work, so I want to sue the store. Let me show you. Gee, it's working.
It's working for me.
Thank you very much, Pete. But this is really special. But we have actual clients coming any minute, so
We got bigger problems than that, Greg. Officer, what seems to be the trouble?
Hold it right there, miss. You're not a real law client. I'm going to have to arrest you.
How great is this?
terrific. Excuse me.
Oh, please, come on. At least let her slap the handcuffs on.
Thank you very much, ladies. We're going to have to take a rain check.
Come on, girls. Just hang out here for a minute. Have a soda. I'll talk to him. What birthday you got coming up, man? The big 7-0?
This may come as a surprise to you, but I'm not really into strippers at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, well. We'll have a couple drinks, and then we'll bring them back in. We got 45 minutes.
We have work to do.
So do they.
Thank you for the birthday present. I really appreciate the sentiment.
Forget the sentiment. They frisk each other.
I'm sure they do.
All right, Grandpa. I'll go talk to the girls. I'll be back in like 41 minutes. Hey, you got any singles? I'm gonna need some tucking in money.
Hello? In the kitchen. Hey.
Wow. Is that Greg?
Yeah. But he turned out fine.
Honey, we need to talk to you about something.
Shoot.
Your father and I have given this a lot of thought, and as long as you're having Greg's birthday party at that country club, we cannot attend. So here's his present.
What? I thought you were over your problem with the oppressive elitism inherent in the private watering holes of the Uber class.
We are, but it has come to our attention that the fat cats at that country club are committing environmental genocide. And why? So they can build themselves another fat cat driving range. It's a sweater.
What exactly are the fat cats doing?
Abby?
They're relocating wild bees.
Yeah, and squirrels and birds and chipmunks and rabbits.
No, actually, Larry, it's just bees.
Just bees? Nothing furry?
No. I'm sorry, Dharma. If you want us to come, you'll have to find some other place to have the party.
It's tomorrow, Abby.
Oh, wait a minute. We're giving up a free buffet for some lousy bees?
You know, they're giving up their homes, Larry.
Oh, so what? I'll be there.
No! You will not!
Oh, come on. I was with you on fur. I was with you on the owls. I was with you on that creepy little fish with the underbite. But I gotta draw the line on bees.
You know, I think maybe we should discuss this at home, Larry, after you've read the literature.
I'll see you tomorrow.
You will not.
You could have told me it was just bees.
I told you 3 times, Larry.
That's your answer for everything, isn't it?
Morning.
Happy birthday, old-timer.
Thank you.
Here's your muffin, and your coffee, and your pencil, and your crossword puzzle.
Thank you.
Looks like a good one this week.
You know what? I've been thinking. We should get out and do more stuff on the weekends.
No. It's Sunday. It's your birthday. Do your crossword puzzle.
No, I can do that anytime. Come on, we'll go rollerblading.
No, roller boring. Hey, check this out. 6 letters, a smug cat's snack, or a coal mine fatality. What in the heck could that be?
Canary.
Write it down.
Nope, we're gonna go out and enjoy the day.
Oh, 4-letter word for crap. Come on, hon. Let's do the crossword puzzle.
Easy does it.
I'm okay. I'm sorry I ruined our rollerblading.
No, I feel bad. You didn't even get your skates on.
Well, you know what they say? Most skating accidents happen when you're pulling your socks on too fast.
Sit down, I'll get you some ice.
No. I'll get it. It's your birthday. You sit down, you relax, do whatever you want. Here's your crossword puzzle.
Thanks.
What are you doing?
Just gonna watch some football.
Instead of your crossword puzzle?
I guess I can do both at the same time.
I should hope so, a man of your education. Don't worry, I got it. You just didn't show your crossword puzzle. Hello?
Hi, Pumpkin.
Hey, Lair, what's up? Did you talk to Abby?
Yes, I did. And I think we're all on the same page here.
That's great. So she's coming.
No, not that page. As it turns out, I was wrong about the bees, and I can't come either.
Larry, don't do this to me. Hang on. Hello?
Dharma, I'm in love.
Great, Jane. I'm very happy for you. I got a problem with my parents. Can I call you back?
Sure, I just wanted you to know I have to bring him to Greg's party.
Hang on. Hey, Lair, I'm back.
Who's this?
Dharma.
Hey, I was just going to call you.
You did, Larry. You guys have to come.
Well, that's going to be tough because we're not coming.
I gotta go. Jane?
It's been a long time since I had a good orange.
Jane?
See, I just got divorced.
Are you there, Jane? You can't bring a date. You and Pete agreed. No dates. Hang on. Hello?
Dharma, Edward, and I regret we will be unable to attend Gregory's party.
No regretting. You have to not regret that.
Everything all right?
Everything's fine, honey. Everything's fine. Hunky-dory.
I'm sorry. Dharma?
Hang on, kitty. Hang on, Jane. Honey, you forgot your crossword puzzle.
Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do it. It's kind of hard this week.
Kind of hard? What kind of talk is that?
Just not into it.
What, do you need an easier one? How about the one from the TV guide? 2 letters. Dukes, blank, hazard. Is that easy enough?
Why are you being so mean to me?
Because I hate to see you give up like this. Jane, you can't bring a date. Jane? Kitty?
I'm sorry. We will meet you for a drink before or after, but we will not set foot in that country club.
Why? Does this have anything to do with bees?
Bees?
Hang on. Hello?
Ma'am, let me just start by saying this is not a sales call. I'm not selling anything.
Listen, I'm sorry. I can't talk right now.
What would you say if I told you that you could save $20 a month on canned goods?
I don't know what I would say. Can you hang on? Ooh, hello, Kitty? It's your country club.
Yes. And Edward got his ex-wife the catering contract for the whole damn place.
You want the money paid back? The woman has to get some work.
Well, why doesn't she go back to her old line of work? Or is the fleet not in?
It was completely uncalled for. And what are you implying?
Kitty, I'm coming over. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take a beating on my canned goods. I'm up to my ass in bees and ex-wives. Yo, Rip Van Winkle, what are you doing?
What?
I got some errands to run. I'll be back in a little while. I want that puzzle done by the time I get back. Happy birthday, sweetie. You know, you are so smart the way you figure all this out. Sudsy Street Pulpit? Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Neither do I.
That's because you're not trying. Now get to it. Sudsy Street Pulpit, go.
Your ankle all better?
No, but I'm not going to baby it.
Hi, Dharma.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd drag the birthday boy out for a round of golf.
Well, I'm sorry, he can't play golf. He's doing his crossword puzzle.
Come on, it's a beautiful day. How many Sundays do we get like this?
Yeah, sun's out. Big deal. Get a life. Listen, Jane is bringing a date to the party tonight.
Wait a minute, we agreed no dates.
Yeah, cry me a river. What do you want me to do about it?
I can't show up alone.
Then get yourself a date.
Tonight? Forget it, I just won't go.
Okay, I swear, if one more person tells me they are not going to this party tonight, I will reach into their chest and pull out their beating heart. Now just get a date. Oh, come on. It is your only son's birthday. How can you not be there?
Dharma, if you don't think this pains me, you're wrong. But as long as that woman is catering this affair, I cannot attend.
Kitty!
I am sorry. I'm a very sensitive person. I have feelings, too.
I know you do.
Well,
you're a kind and gentle soul. But did you ever consider the fact that Edward's ex-wife will be running around in an apron waiting on you? You didn't, did you?
It would be somewhat humiliating for her.
Cocktails at 7, dinners at 8. Bad Dharma, shame on you. And by not being there, the country club wins. They don't know you're home protesting. They just get to go on killing bees till the cows come home, and then they'll go after the cows.
You know, you're right. I have to be there and make a statement.
Great.
Yeah, somebody's got to speak for the bees.
Sure. But no signs, no marching, and no throwing honey on people.
Don't worry, honey. I won't disrupt Greg's birthday. But if I get a chance to get up on my little soapbox...
Soapbox?
What?
Sudsy Street Pulpit Soapbox. I gotta go.
Dharma, I gotta tell you, I'm not really in the mood for a big dinner.
Oh, lighten up. It's your birthday.
Well, without pointing fingers, it hasn't been very fun.
I'm sorry. But this is gonna make everything all right. We'll have a nice romantic dinner, some wine, and I even thought you might be able to finish this.
Why did you bring the crossword puzzle?
Because you're almost done. See, Soapbox gives you Xanadu and Ombudsman.
Dharma, I don't give a damn about the puzzle. I want to go home.
Well, you can't.
Why not?
Because of this. Surprise!
You did all that for me.
Yeah, and it wasn't easy. I also got this for you, too, see? You fill this in here. And that there. There, now read it. 89 across.
Charma loves Greb.
Not Charma. Dharma loves Greb.
You did this for me. What a great present.
Yeah, well, next year you're getting a tie.
Why is it Greb?
76 down is hog-tied, not hobbled.
Oh, look at that. I love you, Charma.
I love you, Greb.
Can we go home now?
You know we can't. Come on, we'll just go in there and give him a chance to yell surprise.
I really don't think this is appropriate, and I did it appropriately.
It's real, let me tell you. Check out the bees mask. I'll feed
Just
you.
give him a minute. You. And as we exhale, we allow the loving collective consciousness, which is our co-op, to flow into our hearts, making us like compassionate fish swimming in an ocean of understanding. Okay. First order of business is we're no longer able to validate parking for teachers in the lot across the street. No! Hey, order! Back in the ocean!
What are we supposed to do?
Park on the street or pay for it yourself. Look, people, we can't afford it. Look at this bill.
You know, most of that is Alan's Winnebago. It take up 4 spots.
Yeah, he lives there.
In the parking lot? Mm-hmm. You're kidding. Why is he always late?
Well, you know he is a newlywed.
Fine. Look, everybody, we have a real financial problem here. The phone company is mad at us. The electric company is sending us red envelopes.
It might help if you unplug Alan's Winnebago.
Okay, it's a start, but we have a long ways to go.
What happened to our emergency fund?
$9.
That can't be right. We have all kinds of money in there.
Well, we did, but we had some real emergencies to take care of. We had to re-feng shui the whole 3rd floor.
Oh, yeah.
And we adopted an acre of rainforest, saved the whales, saved the seals, saved the harp seals, and the rest went to the Ralph Nader for President campaign.
Boy, we were so close on that one, weren't we?
And he was the only candidate that really fought for the seals.
That's true, Marcy, but that doesn't change the fact that we have no money.
Maybe not, but we've got love.
Well, I could try to pay the phone bill with love, but I think it's a felony.
Actually, prostitution is only a misdemeanor.
Well, great. That takes care of the phone bill. Hey, Alan. We'll just leave it for a while. He's on his honeymoon.
Hey, where you been?
Sometimes I wonder why I stay in the holistic co-educational alternative co-op biz.
Rough day in the counterculture, honey.
Brutal! Ever try explaining a monthly bill to a group of people who are totally in the moment?
Actually, I have.
Not start with me. Yeah, nice to see you. Don't get up. Do you have any idea who uses more electricity than anyone in the co-op? The candle making class. Can you explain that to me, can you?
That's a rhetorical question, isn't it?
What do you think?
I think that's another one. I'm sorry. Anything I can do for you? Make you some tea? Glass of wine?
No, I'm okay, thank you. I'm sorry I snapped at you.
It's okay.
Tell me about your day.
My law partner has filed a slip and fall suit against a national chain of department stores on behalf of our prestigious new client, exotic dancer Miss Rosie Cheeks.
Wow. How many strippers have you guys represented now?
I don't know. Pete writes, need a lawyer and our phone number on his tuckin' money.
Go Pete.
I guess, but I'm the one who has to walk into the offices of Kolodny and Greenwald and say, gentlemen, my client, Miss Rosie Cheeks, may never again shake her moneymaker.
Hey, Kolodny and Greenwald, that's not Toby Kolodny, is it?
Tobias, yeah, why do you know him?
You used to. I mean, if it's the same guy, there's probably a million Tobias Kolodnys.
On the odd chance it's the same one, how do you know him?
We lived together in Berkeley.
Oh, you're kidding.
Okay, if it's the same Toby Kolodny, the guy I knew was a bass player, but he made his real money selling tube socks at flea markets.
Probably not the same guy.
Probably not. On the other hand, if that middle initial X stands for Xavier, don't let him kiss you. He's a real slobberpuss.
Thanks for the heads up.
Next. Hi. I'm Dharma. I'm the president of the San Francisco Alternative Educational Co-op, and someone called this morning to say they were going to turn our electricity off if we didn't pay the bill right away.
Yeah, that does sound like something we'd say.
Listen, we're having a little bit of a money problem right now, but things are going to turn around. Our numerology teacher told us that we're going to get some money around the 12th, the 21st, or the 30th. Some date that adds up to 3.
Are you here to pay your bill?
Well, let me finish. And Mrs. Flanagan, who takes our senior fitness class, just put us in her will. She has an irregular heartbeat. Bad for her. Good for you.
But you don't have the money now.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. We're going to get it. On the 12th, the 21st, or the 30th, or when old lady Flanagan goes toes up.
Would you like a 30-day hardship extension?
Would I?
Take this to window 9.
Thank you. You know, I put it out in the universe and I was going to find someone like you today, and here you are. Thank you so much. It's
Next.
great.
I'd like a 30-day hardship extension, please.
Take this to window 9.
Next. Mr. Montgomery, Mr. Kolodny's here to see you.
Thank you, Marlene. Tell him we'll be just a second.
You sure? I already told him you're not doing anything.
Yes, I'm sure. All right, let me take the lead with this guy. I think I've got an angle to play.
Craig, we got a drunk stripper who got her fanny stuck in an escalator. I mean, if the check's more than $100, I think the angle we're playing is thank you.
I think we can do a little better. This guy used to go out with Dharma. I married Dharma. I casually bring it up. It knocks him off his game. We go in for the kill. Just follow my lead. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. Greg Montgomery. This is my associate, Peter Cavanaugh.
Nice to meet you.
Have a seat.
Gentlemen, I don't want to take up too much of your valuable time. My client has great sympathy for Miss Cheeks, is it?
Rosie Cheeks, and she prefers Ms.
I got this, Pete.
Anyway, to make this thing go away, I'm authorized to give you a check right now for $10,000.
Yeehaw.
Pete, there's no reason to be sarcastic. This gentleman is a guest in our office. Thank you very much. It's a very interesting initial offer, but I don't think it begins to cover the pain and suffering our client has incurred.
She may never lap dance again.
Thank you, Pete.
She was really good.
No one questions her talent.
Gentlemen, we thought this offer was more than fair.
I'm sure you did, but why don't we just take a moment to go over her medical bills one more time? Oh, by the way, Dharma Finkelstein says hello.
Wow. You know Dharma Finkelstein.
I suppose you could say I do.
Man, what a piece of work she was.
Sorry?
Well, listen, I don't know how well you know her. Watch your step, okay? She's pretty out there.
Out there, huh?
Oh, yeah, which is okay when you're trying to start a band and you're selling tube socks, But when you finally decide you want to make something yourself, you don't be shacking up with the freaky chick with the yoga and the incense and the Mona Lisa beaded curtain, you know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Listen, I got a flying lesson at 2. I'm going to do you guys a favor, okay? I'm not going to tell my client that you rejected his offer because he's just going to withdraw it, all right? So I'll give you a couple days. You give me a call. We'll make this thing happen.
Okay, thanks.
And if you see Dharma again, tell her, I said hi, but don't give her my number.
You are the master. I am but a humble student learning at your feet.
Not now, Pete.
You tell me when.
We're opening our money chakra. Not to bring in money, but to be open to money that is seeking a home.
Hey, honey, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm measuring the closet.
Don't worry, it only looks like it's changing size.
Why are you measuring the closet?
I'm getting rid of this Mona Lisa thing, and I'm getting closet doors.
Oh, wow, that's really going to block the energy of this room.
Well, we'll just have to live with that, won't we?
Thought you liked the Mona Lisa.
Yeah. And when I was 15, I liked Kiss. People grow up, Dharma. They get doors.
You know what hurt Kiss? The guy with the scary tongue. The band actually had something to say.
Is something bothering you?
Yes, it bothers me that we don't have closet doors.
You know what? Why don't we finish this a little bit later?
No. That's important. That's how you solve financial problems. You don't seek advice from professionals. You go like this in front of your belly. That's why the Pips are the richest people on the planet.
Now, the Pips had something to say, but Gladys always said it first.
Well, I have to say, these are the prettiest financial records I've ever seen.
Thanks. Our calligraphy teacher does our bookkeeping.
You might want to try an accountant.
Hey, what's that? What else?
Well, for one thing, half your teachers don't make enough to cover the cost of their room. You've got to get rid of them.
Get rid of them?
Dump them. If someone isn't fulfilling his function, you've got to put them out to pasture and find a fellow who can get the job done.
Edward, I don't want to be disturbed for the next hour. Sven is here for my massage.
Enjoy.
Edward, most of the teachers have been there for years. I can't think of one that I would let go of.
No. You don't just fire one. You get rid of a whole bunch so they can console each other. Look, come on. I'll show you how the big boys swing the axe.
Shouldn't you tell Kitty you're leaving?
She won't notice. Those massages can go on all afternoon. Poor fella.
Put that down.
Can we get one of these?
Just put it down.
Man, that guy really got to you.
He did not get to me.
Yeah, I was there. I saw him not get to you. Listen, this guy's going to walk in here with a check. Here's a crazy idea. Let's take it.
That's what I intend to do.
Thanks for coming down, guys. First of all, Greg, I'd like to apologize for some of the things that I said in your office. I didn't know you married Dharma Finkelstein.
Yeah, I did.
Well, I was way out of line, okay? She's a great gal, and considering the kind of career you chose, I think that she's the perfect partner for you.
What does that mean?
It's not important, Greg. We've decided we were going to accept your offer.
I thought you might.
All right, thanks. Bye.
No, Pete, hang on. What exactly did you mean by that, the career I've chosen?
I didn't mean to offend you. I think you got a great thing going, you know? You handle a couple of slip and falls, make the nut for your little office, and you got time to stop and smell the roses.
Smell the roses.
Yeah, watch the sunset. Man, I wish I could get off the fast track like you did.
See you in court.
No.
Come on, Pete.
Come on, you said we were going to take the money. I could have gotten the boot off my car.
All right, everybody. Here's our self-esteem homework for tonight.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, Dharma. Be right with you. Let's each go out to a nice restaurant and confidently say, "Table for one, please." Or better yet, "Party of one." Okay. We'll see you next week, everybody. Hey, Dharma.
Hey, Nick. This is my father-in-law, Ed Montgomery.
Wow. It's fantastic to meet you.
You might want to wait on that.
So, what can I do for you without neglecting myself?
This is hard for you?
Nick, your self-esteem workshop hasn't been attracting a lot of people lately.
I know. Isn't that great? It gives me a lot more one-on-one time with my students.
Can I do this? I'd really get a kick out of it.
No, I'm the president of the co-op. It's my responsibility.
Hey, Dharma, what's tugging the ends of that smile down?
Well, Nick, it's just that there are costs, and this is a very hard time, and this is a big room.
I've got
It's
something in my pocket. It belongs across my face. I
Nick.
keep it very close to me in a most convenient place.
Stop singing.
I know you couldn't guess it if you guessed a long, long while. So I'll take it out and put it on. It's a great big happy smile.
Get out!
What?
Your class is canceled.
Canceled?
Yes, it's a dog. We're losing money. You're out of here.
What am I going to do?
I don't know. You're a great guy with tons of self-esteem. I'm sure you can find a job anywhere. Except here, as I already mentioned.
Why don't you take yourself out for a nice dinner and figure it out?
Good morning, Claire.
Not for Nick.
No, I guess not.
For Jasmine. Doug. Samantha.
Well, I had to make some really hard choices. You think everybody hates me?
No, not everybody.
Thank you. Oh, Claire, no more free drinks for the teachers. It's $1.
Okay. Now everybody hates you.
Nick, I'm really sorry.
It's okay. I think this is going to turn out to be a great opportunity for me.
He's gonna be fine, right?
You heard him. You did him a favor. Every day is Christmas when you're out of work.
Come on, Susan, you know I'm doing this for the good of the co-op. You understand that?
What happened to me if I don't? Okay, I did your dirty work. I pulled the plug on Alan and the Winnebago's gone.
Thank you, Marcy.
And one more thing, my birthday's in 8 months and 6 days, and I'm having a party, and you're not invited, and I'm sorry.
I understand.
Okay, you can come, but I'm very mad at you.
Hey, this evidence file is a mess. What happened to the pictures of your stripper before she was injured?
They're, at my apartment.
Why?
That's kind of a personal question, isn't it?
Go get the pictures.
Okay. Hey, Dharma.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Is this a bad time?
A little. What's up?
Everybody at the co-op hates me. I feel like a tobacco farmer in a seal skin coat.
Sorry.
Big case?
Oh, not really. It's Pete's stripper. Oh, by the way, there is only one Tobias X. Kolodny.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Does it bother you?
No, not at all.
You sure?
Yeah. I gotta tell you, the guy's a real jerk.
Toby, really?
Yeah, he didn't have the nicest things to say about you.
Well, what did he say?
Well, he implied that you kind of held him back from being the big success he is today.
What? That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, in his defense, he was selling tube socks when you were together, and now he's got a big office in the Transamerica building.
Yippee for Toby. Is there something else on your mind here?
No. I mean, it kind of makes you wonder.
About what? About whether I'm holding you back?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You think I'm holding you back.
Well, you're not exactly pushing me forward.
And I never will.
Well, you don't have to tell me that.
Look, Greg, if you want to make more money or be more successful, that's great. But that's not what I'm in this for. I love you, and frankly, I don't care if you ever make a dime.
Well, good, because we're there.
All right, you know what? If you think I'm standing in the way of your happiness, then maybe I should just get out of your way.
Once again, I didn't say
No,
that.
I did. Think it over. Because I can't pretend to be someone I'm not. Not with you, and not with anyone. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go back to work and fix what I just broke. If you want to fix what you just broke, let me know. Okay, so here's my proposal. We bring everybody back, kind of like a karmic ollie oxen free. We do our best, and if we're lucky, we stay in business 2-3 months max.
What about the free drinks and parking for the teachers?
Yeah.
Well, that brings us down to about 6 weeks. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right, let's have a party. Everybody's on the house.
Wow, what you do is so
Okay,
great.
We'll see.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure. I'll be right back.
What's the party about?
Oh, we just signed our own death warrant, but we get free parking.
Oh, we can come back to that. Listen, I owe you a huge apology.
You mean from before when you were being a complete jackass?
Yes. I saw this Tobias guy living the life that I thought I wanted, and I panicked.
Greg, I'll say this again. I will support you in any life that you want to live.
I know. And that's what's scary. Because it's a lot harder to create your own path than to follow one that's been laid out for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have told me that going in. You know, when somebody says follow your bliss, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's how we hook you. It's kind of like the army and be all you can be.
Anyway, I guess what I should say is thank you.
You're welcome.
Here she is.
What's happening?
Don't worry, it's just a group hug.
Dharma.
Just go with it. It's worse if you struggle. Hey. How'd it go in court?
Fine. Not good. Bad. We lost.
Poor Rosie.
Nice to see you. Don't get up. No. Rosie is fine. I wrote her a big personal check to make up for the fact that her lawyer is an idiot.
Well, that was very sweet of you. Do you think she's cashed it yet?
Why?
Oh, it's just things are going to be a little tight for a while.
How come?
I'm floating the co-op on a loan from your dad, and we have to pay him $300 a month plus interest. He's a good businessman. He doesn't let his feelings get in the way.
I'll talk to my mom.
Thanks.
Dharma, have you seen my other captain's bars?
Oh, sure. Here, honey.
I can't believe you're using my captain's bars to hold up a Love Is cartoon.
I can't believe I put this up for you 3 months ago, and you never noticed it. But then, love is loving his faults.
These are official captain's bars.
Honey, you're only in the Army Reserves 2 weeks out of the year. The other 50, they're assigned to the Thumbtack Brigade.
Okay, but just so you know, these are official captain's bars.
Yes, they are. Okay, listen, hey, while I got you here, what do you think about if we knock out this wall and put in a pass-through window, you know, with maybe a countertop and bar stools on the other side? It'd be great for puppet shows.
But we could eat there too, right?
Or both. Dinner theater.
Well, it's probably Pete.
All right. I guess this has been up long enough. Ooh, mock tuna salad. That sounds good.
Hi, Pete.
Well, look at that. It's young Elvis.
Is that my paperwork for the plane?
Hey, not so grabby, Joe. Where'd my chocolate and nylons first?
Pete, don't fall off that I don't want to go off to war a virgin thing. That's how he got me.
Man, I wish somebody would have said something last night.
Did you get somebody to water the plants and pick up the mail at the office?
How many times are you going to ask me that? Just
take care of it tomorrow, okay?
Okay. Hey, do I smell cinnamon buns?
No.
You mind if I check?
Go ahead. Hey, how come you're going to close the office down while you're gone?
Because I'm not going to be here.
But your partner will be here.
Not if he smells imaginary cinnamon buns.
Yeah, I think it was this cereal. Do you mind if I have some?
But in there, do not walk around with it.
Okay.
And how is Pete ever going to feel confident as a lawyer if you close the office every time you leave town?
Dharma, I love Pete. But he's not going to feel confident as a lawyer because he's not a good lawyer.
It's because you're not giving him a chance. Look, I know you see Pete as a wobbly little baby bird, but maybe he's a majestic eagle just perched on a cliff waiting to soar.
I do not see Pete as a wobbly little baby bird.
You guys don't want this temporary tattoo thing, do you?
No. Oh, you know, Pete, I've been thinking, maybe we should keep the office open while I'm gone.
I'll get somebody to take care of the plants.
No, Pete, Greg wants you to take care of everything while he's gone.
All by myself?
Sure. I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't. I'm sure you'll do a great job.
All by myself?
Yeah, we'll talk about it on the way to the airport. I'll call you when I get there.
I'll wait for you, my soldier boy, no matter how long you're gone.
Dharma, it's 2 weeks.
Oh, well, then I can't make any promises.
Love you.
Love you, too.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, Greg, I'm not real comfortable running the office all by myself.
Pete, you'll be fine. You'll do a great job.
You do remember I went to law school in the Caribbean on a highlight scholarship.
Dharma! What are you doing?
Pass through a window. We just talked about this. What do you think?
That's nice. I mean, it really opens the room up.
Any suggestions?
I don't know. I used to blame stuff like this on my little brother.
Pete, I want to pass through here. I want to stick my head through this hole and say, who wants pie?
You never have pie.
Because I don't have a pass-through. Now, come on. You know about this stuff. What do I do?
Well, you gotta reroute all the water and the gas. And this looks like the main trunk to a phone line. You know what? Why don't I give you a hand? We can knock this out in 2-3 days. A week if you pay me.
Thanks, but this is my project. Besides, Greg wants you to handle things at the office.
Well, I don't think so. He took the key to the big file cabinet.
Really? That's weird.
Not that weird. I bet next time he leaves, he locks up your tools.
These envelopes taste terrible. It's a vegan glue. It's made out of turnips. Tastes like feet.
Hey, you guys, my friend Pete is a really great lawyer, and he doesn't have a lot of cases right now, so I'm thinking if anyone needs any help with the legal problem. Anyone ticked off or cheesed off or got their panties in a knot or a bunch or a wad?
Yeah, okay. Somebody needs to sue the United States government for the suppression of alien medical technology.
Okay, that's a possibility. What else we got?
Claire could use a will.
What have you heard?
Susan, those tea leaves also might have meant that Claire was going to take a long trip to see her parents.
My parents are dead.
I'm just learning tea leaves.
Hey, Marcy, do you need a lawyer for any reason?
No.
Dharma, I know you're trying to help Pete, but lawsuits just divide people instead of bringing them together. Remember, law spelled backwards is wall.
She's right, Dharma. Besides, everything with me is great.
What happened to your arm?
Oh, nothing really. I was on my way to shower at the Y because my landlord temporarily turned off our hot water a few months ago. And I had to take the bus because the steering wheel on my new car, well, it keeps coming off. Anyway, I was getting off the bus and the driver accidentally closed the door on my arm and dragged me not far, maybe a block.
That was you?
Oh, I am sorry I didn't see you. I would have waved.
What do you think, Abby? Well,
Obviously, she should sue those people.
I don't want to make any trouble. I mean, my brother-in-law sold me the car, and the bus driver was very apologetic, and I think he might ask me out.
Why don't we go after your landlord? Any particular feelings you have towards him?
Well, no, I only met him that one time when he came over to remove all the smoke detectors.
I got a lawyer for you.
Can we take the bus? Because I think it's important to get back on the horse.
So we have a case, right?
Well, yeah, probably. If I were you, I'd get myself a lawyer.
Pete, Marcy would like you to handle it.
Me? All by myself?
You know, this really isn't that important.
Marcy?
Let's sue the bastard.
So come on, Pete, what do we do first?
Well, all right. Hang on. So let me check something. It's, landlord.
Isn't this great? The wheels of justice are turning.
Landlord's one word, right?
I'll be right back.
Landfill. Land rights.
Hey, Marlene, quick question. What kind of forms do you need if your landlord turned off your hot water and you want to sue him?
Well, first you'd file a complaint with the court. Then you'd file a motion for mandatory injunction seeking equitable relief for the matter outlined in the complaint.
Thanks. Okay, I'm just riffing here, but, what if we filed a complaint with the court and then filed a motion for mandatory injunction seeking equitable relief for the matter outlined in the complaint? How exactly do you do that?
This is for Pete, isn't it?
Yeah, he just needs a little push in the right direction. Could you help?
Sure.
Great.
All he has to do is get down on both knees and say, Marlene, you are the queen of law. You know everything, and I know nothing. You are exalted, and I am ignorant dirt.
What if I talk to Greg about getting you a raise?
And a company car with a ski rack?
I'll do my best. This is very sweet of you.
I like helping people.
Honey, you would have been so proud of Pete. You should have seen him all dressed up with his hair comb, trying to remember the combination to his briefcase.
Pete filed a suit? What's the suit?
What's the difference? The point is he's doing great, and all he needed was someone to believe in him.
Oh, Dharma, you didn't loan him any money, did you?
Why can't you just admit that it was a good thing to leave the office open?
Okay, all right. You're right. I'm sorry. How's the pass-through coming?
Good. How's the Army Reserves going?
Oh, great. You know, it's mostly military law classes, but there's some really cool electives. Yesterday, I got to ride in a tank.
Really? Did they let you fire the gun and blow stuff up?
No, they don't let you fire the gun. But I got to ride in it, and one of the guys took my picture.
Oh, okay. So you made some friends?
Oh, yeah. We're Army buddies. I mean, these are the friendships that last a lifetime, you know? In fact, tonight, some of the guys and I are going on special night maneuvers with an elite group of Army Rangers.
They let lawyers do that?
Oh, yeah. You know, camouflage, night goggles, the whole deal. And, you know, we're not all lawyers. Colonel Fleckman is a dentist.
Hang on. Hey, Marcy.
My landlord locked me out of my apartment.
Honey, I'm going to have to call you back. Have fun camping.
Dharma, it's not camping.
Right, I'm sorry. I love you, honey.
Bye.
What happened? I thought Pete got your water turned on.
I know, but then I went home and there was a big padlock on my door. Anyway, I was wondering if I could borrow a sweater. It's a little drafty at the Y.
No, Marcy, not staying at the Y. Come on, we'll go see Pete and get this all straightened out.
Oh, wow. Did you tell your landlord about that?
Not yet. Pete, you busy?
Kind of. V looks a little crooked.
We've got a little problem here. Marcy's landlord locked her out of her apartment.
Well, relax. I expected that.
I wish you would have told me. I would have worn a sweater.
Well, don't worry. You know, we'll slap a restraining order on him. We'll have you back in your apartment in no time.
That sounds good. A restraining order. Does it sound to you, Marlene? A restraining order.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
This means no.
Need I remind you, Marlene, whose name is partially on that door?
You are a pathetic little little man.
You know, I don't gotta take that kind
Hey, Pete, she's just cracking wise, which is one of the things we love about her. You pathetic little man, where do you come up with this stuff?
All I'm saying is you don't slap a restraining order on the guy. You go back to the court and you file...
Whoa. Now, who's the lawyer here?
Pete, no one's saying you're not the lawyer.
We're just thinking it.
That's it. Fine. You're fired, Marlene.
Fine. Then say goodbye to me and the key to the big file cabinet.
I mean, you can't go. You were saying something. We go back to the court and we file what?
That's for me to know and him to bite me.
Oh, yeah?
Don't get cocky. We haven't won yet. Oh, honey, you didn't wake me. How's it going? How is night maneuvers?
Oh, you know, pretty good. We haven't quite made it back to the base yet.
Where are you?
We're at a rest stop off Route 3. We're waiting for a cab.
Cab? You mean like a taxi cab?
There was a little mix-up. The rangers who drove us into the woods last night must have given us a bad bunch of night goggles because we couldn't really see anything. And then the compasses didn't work, and we didn't have any batteries for the flashlights. It was pretty rough.
Honey, are you sure these guys aren't just playing a little joke on you?
Dharma, these are U.S. Army Rangers. They're not frat boys.
Okay, well, listen, hey, as long as I got you on the phone, I got this crazy bet going with someone at work. Let's assume you're in a battle with your landlord over hot water, and you filed the motion for mandatory injunction seeking equitable relief, and he responded by locking you out of your apartment. What would be the next thing you'd do, say, legally speaking?
Does this have something to do with Pete?
Now, what do you mean?
Well, you know, if Pete's having any problems, just tell him to ask Marlene.
Okay, but if we were to ask her, what do you think she'd say?
Honey, there's our cab. I gotta go. Love you.
I don't want to rush you, Dharma, but if we're going to shower at the Y, it's best to get there before 8 o'clock. Oh, you should shower first, and I'll watch the towels. Then I'll go while you watch the towels.
Hello?
Hello. May I help you?
I'm here to see Pete.
Oh. Sorry, the job's taken. But I bet he's gonna want to see you anyway. Mr. Kavanaugh.
Yeah?
Guess who this is?
Is it Amber?
Maybe. Who's asking?
Look, Amber, I'm gonna have to call you back, okay?
Bye-bye.
Hey, Dharma, what's up?
Listen, Pete, about the Marcy thing, I was talking to one of my yoga students. I'm not sure, she might have been a lawyer. And she said that in a landlord dispute like this, you file a writ of mandamus with a declaration to the superior court.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Really?
Yeah, did it this morning.
Oh, well, good for her. I'll go tell her she was right. Amber, can I have a copy of the papers that Pete filed at the court this morning?
Yeah, it's over there on the cabinet.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my old boyfriend to call me with the power of my mind.
Okay. Well, good luck with that.
Yes! Stewart. Shoot.
What?
Pete actually filed this with the court?
Yeah, why? How bad is it?
Get a load of this. As a result of landlord's actions, the plaintiff, Marcy, has found herself homeless and under the influence of a pimp.
Okay, so he was spicing it up a little bit. He wants the judge to read the whole thing. same old, same old.
Bucket!
Is that Larry?
Yeah, he just came by to play bucket. Where is it?
Oh, my God.
What? Oh, honey, it's my turn to hide the bucket. Here, talk to Abby.
No, I don't have time. Hi, Abby. Camp's fine. How's the baby?
Oh, great. He has teeth now. It's a really exciting time.
Okay, so he's made stuff up. What's the big deal?
It's perjury. Pete can go to jail and they can shut down Greg's law firm.
Dharma wants to talk to you.
Hang on. What do we do?
Well, you have to get the papers back from a court before a judge sees them.
Okay, so how do we do that?
You can't.
Hey, honey, sorry. It took me a while to hide the bucket. Bucket!
Abby, this is priceless. Can I keep it?
Oh, the pass-through's coming along just fine.
Uh-oh.
Greg?
Hello?
Lawyers.
So you can understand my dilemma. I want him to have confidence in his legal abilities, and if he gets carted off to jail, that is going to be a major setback.
Oh, yeah. Jail's bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Can you give me back the papers?
No.
That's it? Just no?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Can I explain to you again what happened?
If you'd like.
Would it change anything?
No, ma'am.
Is there maybe some procedure that you haven't thought of that would let me get those papers back before a judge sees them?
Possibly.
What might that be?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's try another approach.
Okay.
Come on, just give me the papers!
No.
What happened to ma'am?
Ma'am.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Well, there goes your nice day.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Our pleasure, dear.
I would have called my folks, but they're at my place and the phone isn't working. Don't you want to know why I was eating court documents?
Not really, dear.
I'm a little curious.
Edward, it's not important.
Hey, do you think we could stop for some Pepto or something? I think I got a little paper jam going back here.
Hey.
Hey! You're home!
Yeah. What are you doing out here?
I was just so anxious to see you, I couldn't wait.
Who's that?
I think he works for the contractor.
The contractor that's putting in the pass-through window?
Nah, we don't need a pass-through window. Hey, you know what you haven't had in 2 weeks?
Yes, I do.
A hot pretzel. Let's go get you one.
What, shouldn't somebody be here while they're working?
Marcy's here.
Marcy's here?
I'm glad you're cool with that, because she's kind of living with us for a while. Oh, I have good news. I got you a new law client. A fun case. Contempt of court, destroying public records.
Please tell me it's not Pete.
It is not Pete.
Anything else?
Marlene could probably use a raise.
I don't know how I let her talk me into this.
Oh, come on. Like every guy doesn't secretly dream of being in a mother-son fashion show.
You're not helping.
I'm not trying to.
Oh, Gregory. Oh, look at you. You look darling. What do you think, Dharma?
I think you should open with Love Will Keep Us Together and save Muskrat Love for the encore. Please.
You know you don't have to stay.
Oh, like I'd miss this.
Oh, all right, everyone, it's time. Line up, line up.
here we go. You know your places.
Don't worry, honey. One day we'll look back on this and I'll laugh.
All right. Gregory, put your hat on.
Mother, do you notice anything about the other participants?
Yes, I don't think any of them put the thought into their outfits that we did. Put your hat back on.
Hey, mister, I got a Sony PlayStation for doing this. What did you get?
Thank you, Carol Weston and little Jacob. Ahoy! Here come Kitty Montgomery and her son Gregory. Sailing away with his mother and son like
I'm sorry. I can't do this.
But they have announced us. Now put your hat back on.
Goodbye, Mother. Have a wonderful luncheon.
Gregory, what are you doing? You are embarrassing me.
I'm embarrassing you? Did you know that this thing was for little kids?
It was open to sons of all ages.
I'm sorry, Mother, but you do not take other people's feelings into consideration when you do these things.
What are you talking about? I let you pick the cruise wear theme.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Oh, Gregory has developed some stage fright.
Oh, you should have seen Nicholas Yoder. He threw up in his pith helmet.
I do not have stage fright. I just don't like being afloat in my mother's look at me parade.
Gregory, this has nothing to do with me. This is about charity.
None of these things are about charity. They're excuses for idle rich women to show off their new clothes.
Gregory, these charity events are my life's work.
And isn't that a shame, Mother?
Hey, you guys missed it. The Yoda kid forgot. Put his hat back on.
Hey, Mr. Man. Want to do something you haven't done in a while?
Sure.
Call your mother.
No.
It's been a week, Greg. You can't just never speak to her again.
Sure, people do it all the time. My cousin Frank hasn't talked to his mother in 10 years.
Is that the cousin who boils his house keys every night?
It's not because he stopped talking to his mother, it's because he didn't stop soon enough.
Greg, you and Kitty are just starting to deal with stuff. You guys need to talk.
Dharma, I'm handling this the way that I want to handle it.
Come on, Greg, you're being silly.
Fine. You want me to call my mother?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to tell her that her narcissism destroyed any hope I had of being a normal, functioning human being, that I survived my childhood despite her, not because of her, that I used to pray that my father would run off with his secretary who used to give me butterscotch candies and that they'd take me with them and that we'd live happily ever after? Should I tell her that?
All right. You know what, honey? You're going to handle this the way you want to handle it. I should respect that.
Thank you.
Yikes. Hey, yo, Kitty, over here. Hi.
Dharma, you know I had to rearrange my plans to be here. What's so important we couldn't talk about it on the phone?
Because it's something you have to see.
What?
Look at these baby pictures of Greg. Isn't it cute?
You said this wasn't about Gregory.
Had to, otherwise you wouldn't have shown up. And look, here's the two of you at his high school graduation. You got a bad case of red eye there, but they make a pen for that now.
Dharma, I know you think you are helping, but Gregory and I will handle this matter in our own way.
Oh, so you have a plan?
When he is ready to apologize, I might be ready to listen.
Is there a plan B?
Yes. We stop talking about it and we order lunch.
Ah, hello. Oh, hi, Dharma.
Hi, David. They got you working days now?
Yeah, they let me switch because I'm doing my play again.
Oh, good for you. Is your mother going to come see it?
Oh, she hasn't missed one yet.
Aw, see? Isn't that the way it should be, mother and son? Just kind of warms up those heart cockles, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hello, I'm David.
Hi, David. Kitty Montgomery, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. And may I just say that is an absolutely beautiful suit.
Why, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Is it Pierre Le Gros?
Oh, yes, it is. You have a very good eye.
Well, I love his men's stuff.
Aha. You know he's having a trunk show tomorrow.
He's not.
Mm-hmm, he is. By invitation only, but I actually may be able to sneak you in.
I would love that.
Well,
Kitty, isn't that something Greg might like to go to?
no, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
Who's the little graduate there?
That's her son, her only son.
Really? I don't believe that. You don't look old enough to have a son graduating from high school.
David, why don't you join us?
I would, but I've seen the kitchen.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Dharma's not here.
No, we're not here to see Dharma. We're here to see you.
Dharma told us you had a falling out with your mom because you showed up at some deal wearing the same outfit?
It's not exactly what happened, but more or less.
Greg, come here. Sit down a minute. Greg, the maternal force is an essential part of a person's well-being. Now, that force doesn't literally have to come from one's mother. The earth can be a mother. A sister can be a mother. A father could be a mother. When there's two fathers, certainly one of them is the mother. Or both.
Sorry, I just can't do this right now.
All we're here to say, Greg, is that while you have this void in your life, Larry and I are here for you as a mother. A father. A mother and a father. Two mothers.
But the important thing to remember is you only have one mother. And you owe it to yourself to make peace with her. Make her your friend.
Absolutely.
And it might take some doing. I mean, my mom has never been overly fond of Abby. But once I realized it was pointless to defend Abby, Mom and I were friends again.
What do you mean it was pointless to defend Abby?
I'm just telling Greg it's easy to go along with her. Like if his mom said, Dharma looks ridiculous wearing those hippie outfits at her age. Instead of fighting with her, he could say, sure, Ma, you're right. Argument over. Everybody's happy.
Your mother thinks I look ridiculous?
Who told you that?
Anybody want coffee?
No, thank you, Greg. You only speak to this woman 2 times a year, and you can't even defend me just a little bit.
What are you talking about? My mother loves you.
Yeah, but she thinks I look ridiculous.
Where do you get this stuff?
She'd rather I look like her in lilac running suits.
Now, when you talk like that, you start to sound like her.
Don't even go there, Myron Lawrence Finkelstein.
I'm not the bad guy here. I'm the peacemaker.
You know, Ronald Reagan called his missiles peacemakers.
Calling my mother Ronald Reagan?
Hey, Dharma.
Ed, what are you doing here?
Well, you told Kitty you had an extra ticket to the theater, and she figured it was some kind of a ploy to put her and Greg together.
She thought that, huh?
Yeah, well, she's paranoid. Anyway, I didn't want you sitting in the theater by yourself.
Hey, Dharma.
Pete, what are you doing here?
Well, Greg figured the extra theater ticket was a trick to get him together with his mom.
He did, huh?
But I've never seen a Lion King.
You've never seen The Lion King? Oh, this thing's terrific. And it's not just people in big costumes, it's songs and dancing. It's a major production.
Have a nice time. Oh, so everyone's smarter than Dharma.
Hey, hello, son.
Oh, good, you made it.
You missed a heck of a play the other night.
Pete told me.
I got your T-shirt.
Thanks. So, this will be fun, huh?
You bet.
And Dad, I'm glad that my little problem with Mother isn't going to affect our relationship.
Hey, what goes on between you and your mother is your business. Nothing comes between you and me.
Thanks, Dad.
Sure. Oh, by the way, I can only play 9. She thinks I'm out buying shoes.
I understand.
And we should probably get to it because I'm going to have to pick up a pair of shoes on the way home.
Good thinking.
Actually, that should take some time. I have a very narrow foot.
I never noticed.
You know what? I should probably get going now. Let's do this again sometime. Huh?
best going to your mom's country club luncheon without you.
Have fun.
You know, I could wait an extra 5 minutes if you want to throw on a jacket, maybe some shoes.
I'm not going.
Okay, fine. See you later.
Bye.
You know, if you're hoping this is going to make your mom change or be a better person or apologize to you, it's not going to happen.
I'm not hoping for anything.
Come on!
Dharma, don't you get it? My mother doesn't care about anybody's feelings so long as she looks good.
Yeah, so get over it.
Why is it up to me?
Because you're younger, you can take it.
That is ridiculous.
No, it isn't. It is your job to forgive your mother. It was her job to forgive her mother, and if we have kids, it'll be their job to forgive us. And by us, I mean you.
Hi, Ma. I'm fine. Oh, yeah, the baby's great. Yeah, Dharma's great. You know, Abby's great, too. I know you didn't, Ma. I just thought you should know that Abby's great. She's been great since the day I met her. It means just what I said. Abby's great, and I don't think you should run it down the way you've been doing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, no, of course I don't like it when she does that. Nobody likes that. But I don't say anything about it, and neither should you. Well, I know you do, Ma, but I can't bring the baby to Florida without Abby. Because she's breastfeeding. No, I don't think a 50-year-old woman breastfeeding is ridiculous. Unusual? Sure. Yeah, Bissell, my sugar.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, you look lovely, dear.
Well, thank you. You too, Kitty.
Thank you.
And Edward, never lovelier.
You know, I feel lovely.
Yeah, Greg would have been here, but, well, he's just a big stubborn ass, and I don't know where he gets it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing? So, Charity, what are we curing? What are we eating?
Well, it says melon balls on this thing. I hope that's an appetizer, not a disease.
Edward.
Hey, look who's here.
Hi, Dharma.
Are you working the party?
No, David is joining us. Hello, dear.
Hello, dear. Oh, good. You've gone back to Chanel number 5.
Oh, you were right. I don't know what I was thinking. Too much?
Perfect. Hello, Edward.
David?
So, what, you guys have been hanging out together?
Oh, every minute I can. Your mother-in-law is an amazing woman.
Oh, stop.
Oh, stop yourself. It's true. I can't keep up with her. I mean, just look at what she does. She keeps a beautiful home. She looks stunning. Yes. And somehow she managed to put together this entire luncheon in just 2 weeks. You tell me how she does it, because I just don't know.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I had a couple of notions.
Oh, wonderful notions.
Oh, stop.
No, you stop. Oh, there's Vicky Biedermeier. Remember I told you about her son, airline management?
You know what? You are not going to be happy until you fix me up, will you?
No, I will not. So there's no point in fighting.
Who's fighting?
Let's invite her son to your play.
Let's get a picture first.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what, she has a fight with Greg, and then she just goes out and replaces him?
Well, in Kitty's defense, we've been through a dozen gardeners, and this is only our second son.
Please tell me this isn't going to be like the last performance art thing you took me to.
Oh, you mean audience? You didn't like audience?
Dharma, we were the only ones there. The actors sat on the stage for an hour and a half and watched us.
Clearly, you didn't understand it. And no, this is not like that. David does all these characters, and there's music and jokes. You'll love it.
Fine. Oh, what is she doing here?
Who?
My mother.
Oh, she met David at the restaurant, and they've become friendly.
Did you know she was going to be here?
I don't know. I guess I might have known.
Oh, this is just great.
Greg, David is a friend of mine, and I'm not going to change the way I live my life just because you're having a problem with your mom.
Fine.
Fine. Hi, Kitty and Ed.
Oh, Dharma, Greg.
Hello, Dharma.
Dad?
Once upon a time, in a country club not so far away, but certainly out of touch, there were some ladies who lunched.
And welcome to our annual charity fundraising talent show. Now, please remember that all the performers you will see here on stage tonight are just us gals from the country club. So, even though we may not be rich in talent, thanks to our husbands, we certainly are rich. The star. The star.
Who's he supposed to be?
Well, I'm not sure, but it's a beautiful outfit.
Tonight, we will be raising money to provide small vacation homes for the moderately wealthy. We are all familiar with the tragedy of single-parent homes, but nobody talks about the tragedy of single-homed parents. The star. The star.
See, this guy's been hanging out with my mother.
I know what you're all thinking. You're all thinking to yourself, when is this beautiful, elegant, selfless woman going to stop gabbing and start singing? Well, right now. 2, 3, 4.
You know, I think he sounds a little like you.
Here's to the ladies who lunch. Everybody laugh. Ha 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 ha. Lounging in their caftans, planning a brunch. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Dee Dee Hepplewhite. Although between you and me, I thought that damn swan would never die. Well, we've had ourselves a good time tonight. But what's most important is that we raised money for those less fortunate than us. Which really, when you come to think about it, it's pretty much everybody else. Well, thank you. Good night. Oh, don't stop. Oh, stop.
Worst experience of my life.
Oh, dear, it's opening night. We'll come back another time when he's got all the kinks worked out. I'll go get the car.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm all right.
Well, in a way, it was kind of flattering. You were the star.
Oh, I was the joke. Is that how people see me?
Not if they know you.
You're just saying that.
Mother, there are some things that you and I will never agree on. Some of your causes, I don't get.
Which ones?
I don't know. Teaching tap dancing to homeless people.
Tap.
I don't get it. But my point is, I do know something about you that this David guy will never understand. That you care about people and that you work hard to make a difference.
Oh, thank you.
I mean it, and I'm very sorry for the things that I said.
Apology accepted.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, stop.
Sorry.
You don't get the stop thing, do you?
I guess I don't.
Important. Well, I think we should go backstage and congratulate David.
That's very big of you, Mother.
Well, if he's going to do me, he should do me right. He's much too fidgety with his hands. I'm not a hummingbird.
No, you're not.
No, I'm very modest in my movements.
Yes,
very
you are.
controlled. I'm actually a reserved person.
You'll get no argument from me.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Come on, we better hurry.
Yeah, I hate to miss the overture.
I hear the understudy is going to be playing Simba.
No.
Give him a chance. This is the guy we saw fill in for Warthog. We loved him.
Oh, you're right. He was terrific.
Oh,
this man?
Larry Finkelstein, this is the DA! Come out with your hands behind your head! Hey, I have rights! I have rights!
How did this happen? Hey, Ed, does your company own this lot?
We own the whole block except for that lunatic that has the key shack.
How big do you think it is?
Dharma, where are you going with this?
I'm just thinking that this would be the perfect place for a community garden.
Oh, I don't think so. This is very valuable real estate.
But it's empty. I mean, people could grow vegetables. Kitty, wouldn't this be the perfect place for your garden club to showcase their beautiful roses?
I suppose it would. Edward, we're turning this into a community garden.
Good idea. I like it.
Dharma, are you sure this is something we want to be doing?
It's a garden, honey. What could be the harm?
I don't know. Just have a funny feeling about it. Hey, it's looking great.
Aw, thanks. What you doing here?
Well, I was having lunch with a client around the corner, and I know how much you like these.
Thank you.
Where'd you get all the dirt?
Found it in the ground.
Amazing.
I know. Always the last place you look, huh? Hey, why don't you go put on some old clothes and come join us?
Oh, I'm not really into gardening.
Ever tried?
Well, no.
You should. Get your mind off work. It's a great way to unwind.
You know what? Maybe I will. A little nature, a little back to the earth, be good for me.
Sure.
Oh, maybe I'll hit the Hammaker Slimmer website and see if they can overnight that 20-piece garden tool set to me. I'll see you later.
Boy, when you unwind, you don't fool around.
Hey, Dharma.
Hey, Larry, what you got there?
What's it look like?
Little plants?
And if anyone asks, that's what you tell them.
Check this out. Phil, you're here. Kathy and Lena are here. And Larry, you're back in the corner.
Perfect.
And Kitty, you get the front section as you requested.
Wait, she get the whole front section?
We are planting prize roses. They need the sun. They cannot be crowded.
She take it because her husband company owned the land.
Susan, if we sow jealousy in our garden, we're only going to reap bitter fruit.
Fine. But how come she's not doing any of the work?
Because her husband's company owns the land.
Oh my God, how much is in there?
$8,200. This is a deposit slip from Montgomery Industries from 1972.
Well, I guess we know who the losers weepers are, huh?
Claire, we have to return this.
No, we don't. We're the finders keepers.
Hey,
Yeah, would you look at that? March 1972.
$8,200. I bet you're glad to get that back, huh?
Oh, you bet.
You know, when my cat ran away, we offered a $50 reward, and she wasn't particularly worth anything.
Oh, that's not true. A pet gives you love. You can't put a price on that.
Ed, you were here then. Do you remember somebody losing this money?
Well, there was a fellow that worked here. He got fired for stealing a petty cash deposit. Had some crazy story about being chased by a dog and dropping it somewhere.
So he was telling the truth.
Well, I guess about dropping the deposit, but it's just his word about the dog.
You know, my neighbors lost their dog, and when it was returned, they gave the people $50, and they hadn't even posted a reward.
Don't you wish there could be more people like that?
I want a reward!
Poor guy, spending all these years accused of a crime he didn't commit. We should go find him and tell him the good news.
I got a better idea. Let's find him, tell him we have good news, and see what it's worth to him.
Okay, cool. Pete, I think I can take it from here.
Hey, Greg would kill me if he found out I left you here alone. This place attracts a pretty rough crowd.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Jimmy. What do you got that's cold?
My ex-wife.
Excuse me, I was told that there's an Earl Tucker who comes in here sometimes. Do you know him?
Can one really know another human being?
She's okay.
He's over there.
Thanks.
Want some chicken wings?
Chicken wings? It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Hi. I'm Dharma. Are you Earl?
It depends. I am if there's a drink in it for me.
You have a drink already.
I'm planning for my future.
Did you work at Montgomery Industries 30 years ago?
Yeah. Now guess my weight.
You know, you have been very hard to track down, mister. The only address I had was your sister, and when I brought up your name, well, I guess I don't have to tell you, the two of you have issues. You know, you really should try and find some common ground and rebuild your relationship.
She's a nasty old drunk.
Well, there you go.
Did Fat Tony send you? Because you can tell him to save himself the trouble. I'll break my kneecaps myself.
The money from Montgomery Industries 30 years ago? We found it.
Good for you.
You didn't steal it. You're innocent.
Good for me.
Is that all you're gonna say? You spent your whole life accused of something you didn't do. You're cleared.
Hip hip hooray.
Hey, why don't we get out and go grab a bite to eat? It's a beautiful day out there.
This date? Yeah, I guess it would be. Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah?
Could you put a little orange juice in this?
Larry?
Just stay where you are. I'll come out. What's up?
I brought you ladybugs to help fight the aphid problem.
Thanks.
Yeah, how's it going in there?
Fine. Why do you ask?
Well, you just kind of got it all blocked off.
That's for shade.
Yeah, but it's open on top.
That's for sun. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
I just aerated the soil there.
Okay. Are you enjoying this? Are you relaxing?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Mr. Montgomery? Oh, right here. Hey, I'm Alvin Moore from UC Davis. You call? Yes, for soil analysis. You can start right over here. This is your farm? I tested the pH myself at red normal, but I don't like the moisture content. Is this your only farm?
Well, we wanted to be near my folks. They got a spread right over yonder.
Listen, Alvin, I've got a big problem. I'm losing a lot of my soluble nutrients.
I think that's the least of your problems, honey. All right, get your ladybugs. Fresh, hungry ladybugs.
Thank you, Dharma.
Hey, what do you think Larry's got going on in there?
He's quiet, he's happy. Let's not rock the boat. Are you having any luck with that guy who lost the money?
Oh, Earl, no. I keep going over to talk to him, but he won't talk to me. There's a lot of anger there.
Yeah, because he was falsely accused?
Yeah, well, also a little because of me. You've been drinking all day. The last thing you want is a giant blonde chick jumping out of your bushes when you come home.
Hey, what you doing?
What does it look like we're doing? We're spraying for the damned aphids.
We got the ladybugs.
Well, don't worry. If we have any left over, I'll get to them, too.
What is that smell?
Is that poison?
Oh, Kitty, this is unacceptable. You can't spray chemicals in our garden.
May I remind you who owns this land?
Oh, it always comes down to that, huh?
God.
No one owns the land.
Why don't we go down to City Hall and let's see who owns the land?
Oh, I bet you own City Hall, too,
I
huh?
don't own City Hall, but I certainly own this.
What is wrong with you guys? Do I have to remind you that this is a community garden? Let's start acting like a community. Huh? Kitty, give the ladybugs a chance to do their work. And if we need to, we'll use organic pesticides. Everyone else, get off Kitty's back. She's different. She doesn't know any better.
That's true, darling. We're sorry.
Thank you.
You are not the boss.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, Dharma.
Lefty, Mrs. Pashnik. Is Earl around?
He said something about going to France to study cooking at the Cordon Bleu.
Hey, Jimmy, you didn't hire a bathroom attendant. You might want to call a cop.
Hey, Earl.
Oh, she's back. Have I ever told you how much I've enjoyed your little visits these past few weeks?
Well, no, you haven't.
Guess why?
Hey, listen. I did a little nosing around.
You're kidding. You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you were a pretty well-liked guy at the company.
Well, I'm just a regular Miss Congeniality.
You know, there's no reason you can't get back on your feet.
Yeah.
You just hit a little bump in the road.
Bump in the road. Bump in the road. Let me tell you something. It's pretty hard to find your top accounting positions when people think you're a thief, huh? I lost my house, my career, my fiancée, the only woman that ever mattered to me. My dog died. I mean, not then, but later.
Sorry. I didn't know.
Now you do.
You know, I understand you've been through some terrible things, but do you really want to spend the rest of your life sitting in this bar?
You know, I never really thought of it that way. I think I do, yes.
So that's it, huh? You want me to go? You're saying there's no reason for me to ever come back here.
Did you ever try one of those pickled eggs in the jar over there?
Yeah?
Well, then, I guess there's no reason for you to ever come back.
Okay, look, if you really want me to leave, I'll leave.
I really want you to leave.
Now, see, you say that, but I don't think you really want me to go.
It's on the house.
Hi, is this Jeanette McDougal, who used to be Jeanette O'Hara, who is engaged to Earl Tucker, a beloved accountant at Montgomery Industries 30 years ago, and as it turns out, was falsely accused of a crime? Oh, no? Okay. Thank you.
Might want to shorten your rap.
Really? People seem to like it. Anyway, that was the wrong Jeanette McDougal. Who's next?
Let's see, that brings us to a Miss Jeanette McDougal.
Dharma, have you seen my box of drip irrigation regulators?
Oh, yeah, I put him on the bed next to your sun hat and Japanese gardening pants.
Nice.
They're comfortable when you garden.
Relax, Greg. I own Japanese gardening pants myself.
You do?
Yeah, right.
Hey, you know who I feel like calling? Jeanette McDougal.
AI for me.
This is pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, is this the Jeanette McDougal who used to be Jeanette O'Hara, who was engaged to Earl Tucker, who is a beloved accountant at Montgomery Industries 30 years ago, and as it turns out, was falsely accused of a crime? No? Okay, let me ask you another question. Did my rap seem overly long to you? Really? Here, tell my friend.
Listen, Jeanette McDougal.
So I am right. This is my property line.
Oh, you a crazy lady. It's a pumpkin vine. It doesn't know where it's growing.
Young lady, I suggest you hold your tongue or I'll hold it for you.
What's going on here?
Her pumpkin vine is choking out my climbing a toile de Hollande.
Dharma, your father cut off the water to my plot, runs into his plot, and it doesn't run out.
Oh, jeez. Larry!
Larry's not here.
You've trespassed.
My pumpkin trespass.
So you admit it.
Mrs. Montgomery?
Russell, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't handle the gardening lawsuits.
Hold on. You hired a lawyer?
I certainly did. And he is going to make you rue the day that you ever planted these misshapen little pumpkins.
Mrs. Montgomery, let me handle this.
Fine, handle it.
Mrs. Wong, I'm Russell Gottlieb.
It's Miss Wong.
Really?
Maybe
Maybe this isn't such a good idea.
It's a great idea. He's gonna be blown away when he sees you.
Are you sure he's not dating anybody?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Hi, Earl.
Oh, God.
Do you remember Jeanette?
Hi, Earl.
Hi, Jeanette.
You know, Earl, Jeanette's single.
Buried 4 husbands.
And only 3 of them are dead.
Nice to see you.
What are you doing?
You have no right messing in other people's lives.
I just thought if the 2 of you saw each
You
other.
thought I'd want her to see me this way?
I think you look just fine, Earl. Mind if I sit down?
It's a free country.
Maybe you should go, sweetie.
How'd you do that?
Wait till you taste these cherry tomatoes right off the vine.
Greg? Oh. What happened here?
Well, there were some problems, but I had the guy from UC Davis back out, and he suggested that I change fertilizers.
Hey, Dharma!
Earl, look at you. You look great.
Clean and sober, drunk on love.
You keep saying that. Greg, this is Earl and Jeanette.
Nice to meet you. Taste this and tell me if it's not the best cherry tomato you've ever had.
There he is. Yes, I just wanted you to know what your son has been up to since the day he showed up, consulting with the enemy.
Deb, hi. I was just taking a deposition.
A deposition? That's what I am? You never going to tell him?
Tell me what?
Dad, this is the woman I love. We're getting married.
Before I say what I'm about to say, is there any possible chance you're Jewish?
Hey, Jeanette, have you ever tasted jicama right out of the ground?
So, Earl, what are you doing here?
Well, I was thinking about what you said about reclaiming my dignity.
Ooh, this is very good.
Wait till you try my snap peas.
Anyway, I thought about what you said, and I realized that I can't move past this until I sue Ed Montgomery for every last damn cent he's got.
What?
Yeah, met a lawyer in rehab. Wrongful termination, defamation of character, lost employment.
Hi, Dharma. Hey, looks good.
Hey, Ed! Yes, who?
Who is this man?
You're Ed Montgomery, right?
Yes, I'm Ed Montgomery.
You own all that.
Murray Finkelstein, this is the DEA! Come out with your hands behind your head!
You're not getting my zucchini! Not till the Guinness Book people see it! I have my rights! I have my rights!
Live, Larry! Go, live!
Well, I'm not going to sit here.
Yeah.